Power conditioning, ladies and gentlemen, power conditioning. That is the topic of tonight. Is it something we need to look at? Is it snake oil? Are we wasting our money? Is it a worthwhile investment? If you clicked on this video and you want to know more about power conditioning, stay tuned for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode on the channel. Today we are going to be looking at power conditioning, and more importantly we have IsoTek in the house. Those that know, IsoTek has been the power conditioning brand of audiophiles for years. Why? This is going to be an interesting video for me, and what I'm going to do different is we are going to test on a few different ways, which I will explain to you shortly, that no one else that I've seen on YouTube has done. And to be honest, being a audio, I don't want to call myself an audiophile, been an enthusiast for many years, been doing this for many years, and I have not gotten myself a power conditioner because they aren't cheap. They aren't cheap. Let's just face it, they aren't. So when you are buying amplifiers, speakers, subwoofers, projectors, this is normally the last place you look, and it has been for me as well. So I'm going to go down this journey, down this rabbit hole with you guys to see if I have been missing out. Is it time for me to invest in a power conditioner? Firstly, let's thank our sponsors for this video, Skyaudio. They are the importers of the IsoTek products, to name but a few. They also do KEF speakers, which I am very interested to bring to this channel, and hopefully after this we can get some KEF goodies in, so I can show you guys what those speakers are all about. And it's the one brand that's eluded me for a long time, and I really want to get my little hands on and test those and see if they live up to the hype. But okay, let's get to this. We're going to do the unboxing. I'm going to do this all in one video. I'm not going to split this up into two. I want to get to this testing. Why I normally split the other ones up is I need to play those speakers in. They need burn-in time. We don't need burn-in time here. This is power. What I want to do differently, they also were so kind to send me a noise analyzer, so I can show you guys the noise that this filters out of your system. Why do we need a power conditioner? Power is dirty. Power coming in to your house from Eskom in South Africa, or whoever supplies your power, it's normally dirty power, which I will show you on the noise analyzer. And I was surprised how dirty it is. Then I'm going to show you how clean it comes out on the other side. What I want to do different, remember I said I'm going to be different, that the other guys have not done. We in South Africa are on a green drive to be self-sufficient with energy, because our government lets us down so badly. So I would say about more than 50% of households have converted to solar. Does solar clean up your power? So we will noise analyze power coming from the grid. Then I'm going to switch over to my inverters, and we will see how clean the power is coming from an inverter. And then we will obviously put this in and then have it all cleaned up, and I'll show you guys what that does. Next, you guys want to know about spec. Let's get into spec. I know all of you guys want to see what's on paper. So let's get into guys, I don't give a flying hoot about what's written on paper. I care about what the product does, how it makes me feel, what I can hear, what I can see. So if you guys want any spec, you can Google that stuff. You can go and watch any other video about the guys ranting about it does this and this much power out, and I do not care. I want to tell you what this does. So let's quickly, this product is the Aquarius I will put some links on screen down below in the descriptions where you can go to Skyaudio. You can ask them questions, you can purchase from them. You can also purchase these from me. So my shop details, email details will be at the bottom in description as well. So go check it down there. Let's quickly get to unboxing this unit so we can see it's already half unboxed. Okay, let's see what we get in here. So the Aquarius is obviously not the entry one. There is some ones below this. I will show you some pictures. There's different ones to fit all budgets. This one really interests me because it looks like a piece of kit, and it technically is a piece of kit. So when we open this box, we are greeted with the little instruction manual. There we go. Let me just half balance this box. This is the V5 Aquarius. There you can already see the picture of how this looks like a piece of equipment with the status LEDs on front. You guys can go through this, and here you can see all the technical specs of this unit. Some nice toilet material, as I call it, to go and read. I will go through all of this more when I open up the unit and we can actually technically see it. So that is it on there. Let's move that to the side. Here we have a little cutout, which I am not sure what the cutout is for. To the side. Then this actually ships with an Isotek V5 Premier power cable. This is a darn nice power cable. And it's an expensive one at that. And this unit ships with it. Most other power conditioners, just look at this. Just look at this for a power cable. It's audio porn. Man, nice and purple and thick and beautiful connectors on each end. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Why this is nice is this actually ships with the unit. Most others will sell this to you, and trust me, these are not cheap. I've got some other cables they sent me as well. These are the Isotek V5s. This is down below what the Premier cable will cost you if you buy that on its own. Let's move that to the side. Okay, let's carry on. Can take this off. There we go. Again, this is sent to you as a beautiful piece of kit. Packaging, beautiful. Nicely protected everywhere. That on top, this is not going to damage in transit. There we go. Beautiful branded Isotek bag. It's heavy. It's heavy. I wanted to take one hand now. I suppose I can, but it's not easy. It is a heavy, hefty power conditioner. Now look at that. That standing of your equipment now is going to be just beautiful. That's in your rack. It's going to be just beautiful. Talking about rack mounts not included. You'll need to put this on top of a shelf. Let's go to the business end. So you have two power outputs, heavy duty power outputs. These you will use, these are 16 amp. These you will use on your power amplifiers, your big receiver or processor, depending on how you want to. Maybe if you have a big sub, you'll put on there. These are for your smaller components, PlayStation, Xbox, Blu-ray player, and maybe you can do your subs on these as well if they aren't insanely powerful. But yeah, there is your main power in. There's your main power in. So this will plug in there, and this will then go to your mains. Your components will then plug in to there. Here you have a little auxiliary output. If you want to add more units onto this, you can auxiliary daisy chain from the one to the other. So as you can see, unboxing, not too much to show you. That is a power conditioner. What this is nice for as well, these power outputs are independent. they aren't, if you take a multi-plug and you put it down, they're all running on the same. These are independent. I'll show you internal pics of the design for the guys who geek out about the internals, so you can see what that's all about. But okay, I'm going to hook this up to, first I'm going to hook this up to mains, so I can show you how dirty the power is coming in, and then we're going to do the inverters next. Okay guys, so here we have our noise analyzer. This gives us a visual and also an audible interpretation of the noise. So we'll be able to see this tops out at 1000. So let's plug this in directly to my multi-plug and see what we get. 667. That's how dirty the power is coming in. And you can also hear the audible noise. So that audible noise is what you would sometimes hear over your components. You'll be sitting listening to a beautiful track or a quiet pass, and you would hear a little hum or a hiss or some noise. That is what you are hearing. It is the dirty power coming in. Okay, power conditioner. We take that. We plug it straight in at the same place. There we go. We have the LEDs on front showing us that the unit's powered on, and that's all it needs to do. There's nothing more to it. Then we take our noise analyzer and we can plug it into any one of these at the back. 004. That's on the small inputs. Let's go on the big small outputs. Let's go on the big output. 004. No audible hiss. Okay, so that shows you what the noise analyzer shows us on the power coming in from the grid. Let's quickly switch over to my inverters, because at the moment, if I get my phone that I threw away just a little while ago, I retrieved said phone. Let's quickly look on my inverters. We should be pulling in power now. There we go. So we are pulling in power from the grid. I'm quickly going to switch this over so we do inverters only, and we'll do this test again, and I will show you that we are on inverters only. Switched over. Now we are supposedly on green clean energy. Let me show you that we are running on inverters only. There you see. So the grid is now away. We are running straight from the batteries to the inverters to the home. Let's see. So this is still plugged in directly to the power conditioner. Let's take that out and see what we are getting now. I've got no idea what to expect. What are you guys saying? You guys saying it's going to be 0? I'm not saying it's going to be 0, but I'm hoping that it's going to be less. Let's see. I've got no idea what to expect. Still, no improvement. Wow. I can't believe what this unit does. So this unit cleans up more. Well, those inverters did nothing. They did nothing to clean up the power. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Okay guys and girls, so you saw the physical, visual changes that a power conditioner does. I am now going to listen to a few normal demo tracks that I do in here as I normally would without the power conditioner. Then I'm going to add the power conditioner and then listen to them again, and I will give you my feedback of audibly what this unit does. Okay guys, I just finished listening to my demo tracks that I always listen to without the power conditioner in. Now I'm going to install the provided cables as well. Look how beautiful these are. These are the ones that retail for 3,500 Rand per cable. I never touched on the price for the Aquarius, The Aquarius is 52,000 Rand for that unit. You know, that is being quite a high up unit. You do get cheaper ones as well, which I will put links in for you guys to go and have a look. But this unit is 52,000 Rand that we are reviewing. So let me finish up connecting this up. I'm going to do my test and listen to what I want to hear, or what I don't know. I heard a bit of noise. I actually went to go and listen for noise close up as well, so I can go and do the same now with this unit plugged in. I'll report back soon. Okay, so excuse the mess from late night testing. As you guys can see, I've been doing wires all over. I had to remove these doors just to get the wires to come around, to not completely take all of my stuff out. Excuse my wiring mess. I still need to make this nice and tidy, but if you put kits in and out as much as me, it's difficult to keep your wiring tidy. But to the subject at hand, if any of you were ever on the fence of getting a power conditioner, just do it. Look, I'm not saying be the first thing you do. Get all your other kit and stuff, but then eventually you want to keep your kits safe. Get yourself a power conditioner. Not just the safety, just knowing that all your kit is getting the right power at the right time, as cleanly, as efficiently as possible. It needs to be done. It's almost like I'm speaking to my car guys and my car girls out there. You build a car, you want to go fast, so you spend all your money on the engine. You want it to look good, and you do all the bumpers, the kits, the mags. And then it's like, we don't really need brakes that much. We're not going to want to, the focus is not to stop. Or tires. Those things are important. Brakes, tires. Those are the things where you need to spend time and not do them as an afterthought. And the same with power conditioning. I'm definitely going to be investing in power conditioning. My only problem now is I don't just have one system. I've got this one, I've got the one in front, so I need a power conditioner for everywhere. So if anyone wants to sponsor me a power conditioner, please get in contact. I need a power conditioner now. I'm not gonna get this out of my head. So let me explain to you. Firstly, you guys saw the testing on the physically, how it cleans the power. Audibly, is there a difference? Yes. Is it big? No, it's not massive. There you do hear little subtle differences, being more cleaner, just being nicer presented. It's just like having a good plate of food, but now being presented to you in a Michelin star restaurant with all the lighting and everything just perfect. That is exactly what it is. It just gives it to you the way it's supposed to be. Is it a huge difference? No, I'm still going to say no, it's not a huge difference, but there definitely is a difference. So, small differences, protection of kit, important. We need to get the stuff. Now, let's touch on lightning. Will this protect your kit against lightning? Yes, it will. It actually has a hard fuse at the bottom. When this gets struck by lightning direct, it will hit the fuse and the whole thing will just switch off. You can replace the fuse and then you go again. Just know. And I know a lot of guys are going to say power conditioning protects against surge and lightning. It does, but it's not foolproof and it never will be. If you get struck by lightning straight onto your house, nothing but nothing is going to protect you. It's just too powerful, but it is better than going in unprotected, like safe sex. You're not guaranteed, but there's protection. So lightning conductor into the ground, surge protection on all the plugs. We can do everything to protect ourselves little by little. Me, I have this inverters, and now I'm going to get surge protection, and I also have surge plugs everywhere. So everything to protect my investment, guys. So I really hope you got something good out of this video, seeing the differences, how inverters don't really clean our power as much as we think. Granted, different brands of inverters do different jobs, but you want to get yourself a proper power conditioner. Okay, guys, if you liked it, as always, down below, like, subscribe, share, please. It helps us get the word out, gets more subscribers in, helps with the Google and the YouTube analytics, and just helps me bring you guys more and better content. Please go and show Skyaudio some love for sending out the stuff, and bombard them and tell them send Morne more stuff. Especially more KEF goodies, so we can get KEF speakers in. So yeah, guys, go and show them some love. Down below, their details will be there. My details are there. If you have any inquiries about their products or the power conditioners, hit me up, hit them up, and we will sort you out. Guys, be safe. As always, I will see you in the next video, which I think is going to eventually be the room tours of the new facility. Until the next time, stay safe. Cheers. Bye.